It is the Electric Picnic with Cormac Battle here on 2FM, and I'm about to meet one of my new contemporary heroes. And I'm sure he blushes when he said that. We're talking to Seasick Steve here at the Electric Picnic. Steve, it's fantastic for you to talk to us.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
How are things going for you at the moment?
I'm alive and kicking, and it's going as best as I could imagine. Wasn't going 3 years ago. Wasn't going, so it's all right.
So tell me this. I know, like, your story at this stage is quite well known, but has your life changed in any way since the trappings of success have come about? You know, you sold a lot of records these days, a lot of interest and all that kind of thing. Or do you have, do you still live a relatively Spartan life? Do you still have that kind of ethos of that, like, less is more?
I don't know what ethos means, but I don't have nothing I really want to do too much. You know, I got a Volkswagen bus and I got a tractor. You know, and you know, I mean, I got some money and I don't have to worry about, like, you know, paying the rent and all that kind of stuff. So in that way, I feel way better. You know, I've raised 5 children, and pretty much the whole time we had kids, and they're all gone now. But you know, we just struggled the whole time. So in that, the fact that I don't have to struggle, you know, to find what we're going to do next month, that's a real relief.
And what do you think about the idea that, would you have preferred if this had happened to you possibly earlier in your life?
Yeah, I would have preferred that, but I probably would have been an idiot, you know, knowing myself. But I would have liked to have been able to, you know, do more for my kids. But you know, they turned out all right, you know. But you know, when you're a parent, you always want to try to do what you can, you know. And what we could do was kind of little, and so I guess it worked out for the best. If I would have had money, I probably wouldn't even be married anymore. So you know, I've been married 27 years, and probably because I was poor. No, my wife is so all right. So, but you know, money's a funny deal.
Yeah, I agree, because like in the last 10 years, the world has seen, well, the Western world at least has seen a revolution in types of accumulating personal wealth, especially Ireland. And Ireland now has completely and utterly collapsed economically. And I found that your album, the title alone of your album is just a philosophical kind of masterpiece in itself. I started off with nothing and I've still got most of it left. And I played that album over and over and over again, and it just seemed like an antidote to all this kind of vulgar displays of wealth that was going on in Ireland at the time. Do you have problems with kind of this displays of wealth, and does this come through in all your music and maybe on your next record as well?
This new record is even more raw and stripped down, but I never been real comfortable with, like, you know, I never had it to, you know, I don't have much experience with money, you know, but, you know, I don't know if you like to show it off. I don't know what the purpose of that. I guess if you want to pick up a girl, but you know, like, for instance, I always thought, shoot, if a girl like you because you got a fancy car, she probably don't like you too much. So all that, and that's just like a little example, but I think, you know, for the most part, you know, fooling around with money and making money your main thing in the world, and like you say, if, like, when the economy goes bang, then, you know, if you don't have a real life, and it's all dependent on fancy stuff and like that, you're gonna be in trouble, man. Which I reckon lots of people is.
Absolutely, certainly in this country, anyway. So, how do you find touring? Since this all took off, is touring easy for you, or is it hard? Do you like doing it?
I don't really like touring. I mean, I love playing, going around and playing, but, you know, I mean, I don't want to say I don't like any part of it, because I'm real happy to have a job. But I get tired more from that. You know, we go to the airport, you sit there for a couple hours, you go through the security, and you sit and you wait, and you sit and you go to play, you sit and wait, and that wears you down, for me anyway, more than anything else, you know. Just you know, but you know, I got nothing to complain about, man.
Do you feel optimistic about the future?
Yeah, you know, I was like, you know, I can't believe that you know, it is a little bit weird that when you talk about the economy, that all my life we've been down in the scrubs, and as soon as the rest of the thing starts going down, I go up. So it's like a little strange. So, you know, I feel real good. But the main thing for me is, like, you know, hope my health holds up, you know, and I can keep playing because I don't got nothing else to do.
Well, Steve, listen, we hope your health holds up as well because you've just been a shining light in a sea of mediocrity over the last couple of years and something that's very, very real as well. And I appreciate you talking to us and the very best in the future.
That's a heartfelt thing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks.